Great, beautiful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. So sorry about the wait. I had to make sure I got my microphone together. So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get started. Grand rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, Terrible Waunstar. I got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, salutations. Hey, sorry again about the delay. We all up in this thing, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, Virgo, you are starting to understand that the person is blocking you from your abundance, okay? Now, you are being blocked from some type of abundance that's coming into your life. Now, Virgo, what I am basically sensing right now, Virgo, you are finally moving on and moving away from some type of energy that's filled with deception, filled with sneaky behavior, or walking away. Now, the holidays is coming up. Some of y'all may be starting to get an epiphany or understanding about certain individuals, and spirit is going to have everything leaked out by the holidays. Okay. Now, not only that, you are starting to step back from yourself, Virgo. And the reason why, like, don't step back, but you are off of some type of mental doubts. You may be going through a lot of aggression right now, emotionally, where you're trying to figure out the things that you need to know about and know of. But the more you're starting to realize this, the more you're starting to block people away from you, and you are starting to block some of the things that's divinely meant for you in a blessings or an abundance. Okay. Now, spirit want me to tell you, it may be your throat chakra that may need to be cleared up. Okay. Now, the journey that you may be going on right now, you are in the unknown, where you can't see the way that you normally Virgo articulate into being detailed. Now, the thing about this, it could be that you are understanding even more about yourself, just as well as understanding about overcoming over the fears that you need to in order to be stronger. Now, you really gonna like this abundance that's coming in, Virgo. Spirit want me to tell you right now, I see in my mind, it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz, a little bit like the Yellow Brick Road and this, that, and the other. But what's coming down the road for you, because it's harvest season, our season's coming up. So around your birthday, you should start seeing more abundance, more bliss, more harmony, and all of that. So, okay, Spirit want me to give you another message right quick. Now, everybody knows you start to get kind of down in a spiritual sense. If you don't know this, I'm going to give you some spiritual information. Now, some people don't know, like around your solar return or your birthday, again, you're going around the same way in a cycle as the calendar, right? So right between this time, it's kind of like your down period, Virgo. It's kind of like your winter, your spiritual winter. That's the best way to say it, where you are starting to think more subconsciously about what you want to do in your life. You may be feeling drained. You may be feeling tired because you coming to an end of a cycle of this solar return, and now you're about to send into something new. So Virgo, you are starting to understand more, even with Saturn being in retrograde right now, you starting to understand more about the individual that's around you, or more about yourself, or more about the purpose that you want and the life that you are willing to take as well. Okay, Virgo? So with that basically being said, them are your downloads. So let's figure out more about what's going on. I wanted to go live on the first. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Krishanda, Good Vibes, Lataja. I hope I said that right. Shout out to you. And there's some other people that was in the room as well. Shout out to y'all all as well. So let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. That's very important so we can get the channel to grow. Now, not only that, hey, if you're a cross watcher, welcome. Come on in, get some of this information. Spirit guides in the universe, we just thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy back to the universe in abundance of love, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Okay, well, we're going to work on today. I wanted to work on liberation. I seen it, but we're going to do nourishment. We're going to work on inner nourishment with your solar plexus, okay? Grand rising to everybody. Anka, I see you as well. Now, inner nourishment, breath, and serenity. This promotes abdominal breathing, prevents relief, provides relief from asthma, reproductive, eliminatory, and urinary systems. Direct breath to your sacrum, lower back, and pelvis. Now, join the tips of the thumbs to the tips of the pinkies on the same hand. Bring the joined fingers and thumbs of each hand to touch at the tips. Extend other fingers up, join at the tip of the ring fingers together. Allow hands to rest in lap just below your navel. Relax shoulders and lengthen the spine. So this is what we're going to focus on, okay? My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. My natural breath flows and calm and nourishing ways. Okay, so we're going to breathe in this positive energy, and then we're going to let out all the negativity. Okay, so breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance toward your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts. Anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go. Very good, Virgo. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance toward your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go one last time. Now breathe in. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing waves. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing waves. Hold it. And release out, Virgo. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing ways. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Now, Virgo, I understand there's a lot of people that may be blocking you. You may be letting these people block you by allowing them to get inside your mindset. Now, Virgo, you may be ready to surrender. Spirit want me to tell you, don't give up, okay? Whatever you may be going through in your life, you got to understand it's a reason for everything. Some of you may be feeling alone. So in order to understand about how to let go of certain situations. Now, some of you don't, some of you cannot let go. So Spirit had to remove you away from some situations that wasn't good and suitable for you. Okay, Virgo. Now, or cross watcher, whoever's watching. All right. So let's go ahead and get in here. Now, Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What is the current energy? Okay, we'll take it. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. So Virgo, I feel like right now you may be shifting yourself, getting out of some type of poverty state emotionally, or it may be some type of state there where you may be having to hold on to your finances and you are trying to find out what is the best interest for you mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? So we got the Empress card basically being clarified by the Five of Pentacles basically being upright. So this is letting me know right now you are still finding the best interest in you. Now, right now you may be holding something that you're really manifesting on, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I feel like you're seeking a road towards prosperity, abundance. You may be birthing into something new, or some of you may be pregnant. So if you're not, be careful around this time. Also, I just want to say right now, Virgo, what you're finding the best way, of best interest to getting out of some type of cold type of situation, somewhere where you feeling left out, you feeling alone, you feeling isolated, you feeling rejected, you feeling like all this depression and all this grief deep inside, all because, Virgo, it's just right now it's time to nurture yourself, and it's time to be more compassionate about what's suitable for you. What is the best interest for Virgo? What makes you happy? What are you missing in your life in order to grow? Spirit also want me to say that you may have withdrawn yourself from some type of situation, okay? You may be feeling single, isolated, rejected, or lonely, and there's nothing wrong with that. Well, it is to you because it's a problem, because you want emotional stability and emotional balance. So some of you may be pondering inside your mind about what are some of the things that you may have been doing wrong in your life, which is creating a little bit of self-sabotage, okay? Now you are healing. You are starting to understand more about you are starting to understand that your happiness and the way how you communicate is just you, or you may be dealing with somebody like this, okay, Virgo? Now, but you also understand in the ways that is toxic, that is holding you in with somebody, now with only someone. It may be dealing with some patterns that you may be dealing with as well. So you may be chained down to something where you are trying to relieve yourself, but it's kind of too hard to let go. Now, it could be a karmic tie, it can be a soul tie, or it can be somebody's doing spell work on you, Virgo, to try to keep you in. Now, I also feel like right now you are being more compassionate about being more analytical. Some of you may be more in your spiritual sense, or maybe some of you are maybe elevating to be more empathic and being more patient on the things that you need to learn. So if you see right now, Virgo, you got the Queen of Swords by the High Priestess. So I feel like right now you may be cutting through some type of situations in your life. You may be stamping down, or you're about to make a very huge, valid decision about the people, about the things that you need necessary. Now, by you being patient on this, your intuition and your empathic abilities have picked up on a lot of things. But Virgo, even though you picking up on a person that's trying to win by any means and trying to win by any cost, with the Five of Swords being up here, you are starting to understand that the emotions that you are trying to apply into somebody is not coming in. Now you're being more patient, and Spirit is getting you to understand more about yourself, about how to get this overflow, or this is something that you may be giving out to an individual and not being reciprocated, okay? Now, Virgo, Spirit also want me to tell you right now, it may be something that triggered you, or some type of disharmony that came into play when it came to you and this person. I feel like it may be in some type of quarrel or some type of disagreements where you are starting to be more analytical and perceptive about this person and the tactics and the ways that they may be in. You may know that they are starting to try to win by any means. You are starting to know and understand that this overflow that you are looking, or this love from this person, you've been hanging on for too long, and now it's starting to be boring. Or the person may be trying to hang on to you for too long, and now they're trying to have greed over what you give for them. Okay, now Virgo, I do want to sit up and tell you right now, you are starting to overcome over your strengths, over your fears, just as well as starting to expand out. Like, you have been taking action, you have been looking out to make some type of plans, but I feel like you are being more distant and being more delayed and hesitancy about trying to keep somebody around you that you already know that's trying to escape from their own what's the best word to say? They're trying to escape from their own healing. That's the best way to say it. So they may be blocking, they may be avoiding you, and they may be trying to ghost you and walk out to prevent from them doing the shadow work within themselves, Virgo. And now you're starting to have a sharp sense of clarity to understand about an individual and what's going on. Okay, Ashe, I mean, let's see what else we got. Spirit guys in the universe. What else do? Ooh. Okay. Now, I feel like somebody right now is in a Queen of Cups energy that may be around you. They may be emotionally vulnerable because of the point that they are no longer being connected to you, Virgo. I feel like you have pulled back your energy, and now they may be sad a little bit. They may not show it to you because they may not be taking the time out that is necessary about what's going on, dealing with you and them in a situation, or understanding that these people around you are trying to keep you emotionally distracted. But Spirit is coming in and intervene, because when you pull back, you made a great choice. You made a good high vibrational decision about people that's trying to control over you, because they know you got authority. They know you are this emperor, like got this emperor type of energy where when you go in a room, people are nervous. And when you, not only that, it's just you are turning around being a grateful person that's always trying to build with somebody. You're trying to build, you're trying to collab, you're trying to do all of this with this person that you may be dealing with, or the people that you may be dealing with. But Spirit want me to tell you as well, it may be time to let it go. Right now, they've been trampling all over you for so long. You got to understand that you are filled with power and authority, and you do everything that you need to do that comes in the way it needs to be. Subconsciously, I feel like you are fearful of letting this person go, being fear in the unknown. Or some of you may be fearful of being with this person because they hitting your trigger so much, Virgo. You don't want to overcome it. You just don't want to overcome. But then again, it's a small few of you that's not overcoming, but it's a majority of you that's expressing yourself and saying how you feel. Now, this person could be a page of wands type of energy as well. They could be giving you this king emperor or this boss type of energy, but deep down they only just expressing themselves without putting in action. And that's what probably creating a lot of disappointment and turmoil in what you want, Virgo. Now, Spirit want me to tell you, some of y'all may be rushing into situations for too long that be keeping you in the cold, dealing with toxic patterns. Okay. Now, for your best interest, follow your heart and make sure you get over these past type of situations that may be hindering you. Now, I can honestly say the healing process, you are starting to understand you different, but now you are starting to focus on yourself and start to act accordingly towards what you are feeling. Now, it may be unexpectedly where some of you may be trying to have to understand how to control your attitude, control the way how you speak out, because some people may be thinking you lashing at them, but only because you are starting to keep yourself together. But then again, don't let yourself not speak on how you feel, because it's very important. That's going to help you grow speaking. Now, if people don't know nothing about you with communication, how can they expect to know your boundaries? Spirit want me to tell you, you may be in a situation with people where you don't no longer want to bond with. I just feel like right now you haven't hit your breaking point, but things are becoming so overwhelming, dealing with the energy and dealing with the people that's around you. It's starting to block you in your third eye chakra. Spirit guys in the universe, what else do we got? Virgo, I feel like right now somebody's trying to keep you away from your purpose. That's why they try to keep you rushing to doing things. If somebody's not asking you what are the ways to help the Virgo grow, or what are the ways they can make the Virgo happy, and you pouring all into them, let it go. Just get rid of it. Because right now you are going through a transformation. That's why you are starting to understand you are different. And then subconsciously, you are starting to understand about the individuals, but you are fearful and you are not overcoming over this fear about being truthful. And it's limiting you to having a lot of self-sabotage, where you may be thinking out by yourself, where you just feel like you want to get in the corner and just cry. Spirit woman to tell you it's okay to take that time and just take that chance to retreat. So somebody may be pulling back, or maybe you just need to pull back to get what you need. Virgo, I feel like it's some type of injustice that may be going on into your life, Virgo, that may be hindering you mentally from where you need to be. And some of you may be understanding that this person that may be around you that you may be having problems with, or maybe blocking you, they know it's another time that may come, or you need to know it may be another time for you to be rekindled back in that relationship or that friendship or that situationship. Because right now you are sitting up there going through a phase where, like a caterpillar stage, you are sitting still right now because you're going through the end of a cycle. And even though you don't want to do it, and even though you may feel a lot of shame for it, or this person may feel a lot of guilt, but it's helping you with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse to start looking more positive about the situations that you may be in. You may be trying to change, but all these concerned doubts and stressful tactics about somebody and their sneaky behavior that's triggering you, Virgo, is messing up your pentacles. It's messing up your blessings. I mean, like, yeah, you got a bag, but Virgo, emotionally, if you saying, let's say you got 20,000 in profit, okay? Let's just say it like that. Virgo, even though you got 20 in profit, 20 saved. If you wasn't dealing with the person being emotionally stressed out, that 20 would be 45. You see what I'm saying? Or if you turn around in a job and you at the bottom trying to climb yourself to the top, and if you wasn't so busy trying to give your energy to the other people that's around you that don't want you to have this success, instead of you starting to boss up to a manager, you'll probably be a district manager. So what I'm saying is to you, Virgo, you are messing up your pentacles and your blessings, because the way how y'all are moving slow, or the way how you are slowly moving towards your healing or getting through this healing phase, Virgo, somebody else is not doing the work. They're not putting in the strength like you putting in. That's why they're escaping, blocking, pushing away, keeping you in delays. But you got the clarity to know how to overcome over this issue. Now, emotionally, you may be feeling like you at rock bottom, okay? You may be feeling like nobody don't love you, nobody don't care about you. If you need to go get counseling, Virgo, because I feel like you are rushing, or you are still up and keep on moving instead of dealing with the situation to make a family stronger. This can be you or the other person, because the energy, it feel like it's a two-way street on that. It feel like both of y'all work down to the bone and stay busy instead of withdrawing and taking the time to understand one another. And the decision that you made, Virgo, you are starting to move in pursuit away from people that's trying to control you. And that's point out, period. Like, you are tired of building with people, going through the heartache and going through this truthful pain, but you are understanding now you got to let go of a situation to avoid this tower moment, this unexpected event. Even though when you express yourself, you're going to start to help yourself build. Even though that you may be feeling like you're disappointed, I feel like this person wants you to chase after them, and you're not chasing after them either. So now it's creating you moving on positive. But Virgo, that deep part of your mind still got that bitterness deep down from making the decision that you made. You are starting to find some type of resolution when it comes to dealing with people like this. Yes, you are feeling absorbed about the slowness, and yes, you are getting in frantic and getting in panic mode, realizing that maybe, and Virgo, I ain't gonna lie, some of us may be having some self-abandonment issues. Like, I'm seeing it in the cards. Like, even though you want to build with this person, it's going slow, but right now you feeling like it's like you're not having the confidence to stand in independence, Virgo. Oh gosh. What else we got? Toxic behavior, Virgo. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this a toxic behavior that may be going on, a toxic pattern that you need to break free from. And even though you are moving forward, and even though you are around these individuals, some of these people around you, especially if you're dealing with love or a soulmate, Spirit is trying to get you to understand that some of these people are very untrustworthy. They very only out for greed. They out for their own personal end. And that's this soul tie that you keep putting a lot of effort in. And dealing with this person being compassionate about it, you trying to keep your emotions in control, Virgo. But it's like when you slowly keep moving forward, the more you start to see secrets, trails, and illusions with this person that's coming back from your past, Virgo. But Spirit want me to tell you, yes, you got to allow the wheels to turn from your past. You got to start making that sacrifice and just understand you got to avoid from whatever happened in the past. Keep yourself in control while you allow this death and rebirth to encounter. Keep putting effort into your emotions because you being more generous and within yourself, and you're gonna seek the happiness that you deserve. You're gonna seek everything that you are needing in your life, Virgo. Spirit also want me to tell you right now, your wish fulfillment is coming in once you allow the wheels to turn. Once you get over the fears of whatever past that happened to you, dealing with untrustworthy people, let go of if a situation is still similar to what it is. Be compassionate with yourself and let go of this soul tie. You are connected to somebody, Virgo, that is slowly progressing good, but you got to keep yourself in control, or you got to walk on eggshells, or you always got to release some type of issue or some type of truthful event. And Spirit is like sacrifice. Just let us have it. Let us deal with it. Because with your wish fulfillment, somebody's not putting in the effort the same way that you like it. So you got to make your own wish fulfillment, Virgo. And I feel like that's what you failing to realize about being codependent. I feel like some of y'all may be codependent on this person, or this person may be codependent on you. But by you putting in the efforts and they never put the effort back into you, is creating this disappointment, creating this unbalance with you emotionally. Virgo, love is out there for you. It's an overflow coming in, but you cannot block yourself. And that's a challenge. You are seeing a person, but you are not allowing the soul to flow. You are not allowing the energy to be what it is. You are trying to use alchemy with the energy that's around you. I feel like some of y'all is trying to force somebody to love you, and you just because you poured a lot into this person and you trying to be wise and diligent about not how to destroy your flower or to destroy your plant that you've been hanging on to, Virgo. Spirit want me to tell you, you got to burst forward with